This is Kevin Mint with Outside the Games. I'm here at Calabasas High School. Welcome to our show. To your left, my right, we have Campbell McHarg. He is a class of 2021 offensive lineman here at Calabasas High School. We thank you very much, Campbell, for being on our show.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, nice
really
to have you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet, you bet. Well, we talk about family life and football. In this case, Campbell, we talk about family.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, family can mean a lot of different things to people. But for you, Campbell, what does family mean for you?
Family is like, basically it's a support system for me to go back to, and people that I can always rely on to help me through whatever I want, whether it's my goals or when I'm having a hard time, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's family to me.
That's huge. No. And, you know, Outside the Games has to give love to the trenches, man. We got to give love to the trenches. Trenches is where it all starts. I tell you, the skill players will tell you. You know, but yeah, definitely, that's one thing that we discuss. With family, it's mom and dad, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of roles do they play for you? What important roles do they play for Campbell?
My mom, she's always there helping me out, whether it's like been in the past, now I just got my license, so I've been able to drive a little bit, but she's always driving, she's always to like sports, you know, school, all that stuff, and
Right.
she's been there for me, always, whether I needed some help with schoolwork, always there supporting me, always been there pushing me. And my dad, he helps me pretty much athletic stuff, you know what I mean? So he's
Sure.
always tries to be around as much as he can. Yeah.
Those roles are very important that they play. They keep you centered, though, right?
Yeah.
They keep you on your toes and help you navigate through a lot of things.
Definitely.
Goes right into what we talk about, Campbell, about mentorship. Mentorship, obviously, you know, with adversity and challenges you face, you're navigating through waters. Sometimes they can be very, you know, murky and muddy and rough waters. But tell me who your mentors are and why.
I'm gonna have to say my dad.
Yeah?
Because, yeah, I always just look up to him because he's accomplished a lot in his life. He's raised a family with me, you know, and he's a good dude. So I want to be like him. So.
Yeah, that was a good example. Any other mentors that you want to mention?
I like, well, another guy is my coach, Coach Flores,
Yeah.
offensive line coach.
Line coach.
He helps me with whether it's technique or whatever, getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. To those
Not an
workouts.
easy thing.
Yeah, no.
In the morning.
Yeah, so we got to get up and always work, and he's always there. Also, again, supporting me, and you know, he's a good, another good dude. So I look up to both of them.
Oh, that's huge. For student athlete challenges, Campbell, you could remember the time when you were a freshman in high school. My friend, new school. Where's my class? Lockers, big hallways. I mean, it was so new to you. Take me back what that first student challenge was back as your freshman year, and now kind of you're getting into a junior year. You're now only sophomore,
Yeah.
but you're going to hit your junior year. Tell me how it's changed for you, and what kind of challenge do you still kind of face?
My freshman year, obviously it was hard transitioning from middle school to high school, from academic and on the field, because it's such a different like mindset, I guess, for the coaches with youth, and you know what I mean. You actually got to really focus on your grades and always make sure that you're doing the right thing, you know. So I feel like the grades have definitely like been a big part. So I've been trying to keep my GPA up. So I got like I got a 3.5 right now.
Good job.
And just trying to get it better over freshman year, you know. Now I'm starting to figure things out a little bit, so.
Isn't that an amazing thing?
Yeah.
It feels good, right?
Yeah. Just now.
Yeah,
Just
you're right.
recently.
So now that you're a sophomore, and what kind of things have you kind of figured out to make it easier?
Talking to teachers a lot.
Yeah.
Asking for
You have
help.
to communicate,
Yeah,
right?
sending
Yeah.
emails, staying up late, doing homework, all that stuff. So
Yeah. For
time management.
time management, you said it right there. For you, we like to ask the student athlete though, when it comes to your classes,
Mhm.
talk about your classroom. First of all, where does Campbell like to sit in his classroom?
I like to sit in the front if it's my choice. Because
Yeah.
a lot of my teachers have seating charts, but I sit in the front, try and get as much information as I can.
Sure. No,
So.
makes sense. Favorite class you have right now? Would you say?
I'd say I'm actually in a cooking class right now.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I want to take a cooking. You learn a lot. You do learn. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
hear it outside the games. Student athletes, you can still take a cooking class and still learn a lot.
Yeah.
So you're learning some things.
I didn't know when I came here. I didn't even know how to cook, and then now I'm taking this year. I know I can cook a bunch of different stuff.
So I think mom and dad, when you like go, what do we have for dinner? Mom, I know exactly what. I'm gonna put it right on the plate.
I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet. Okay. Right. But you find that in your favorite class.
Yeah.
So far, least favorite class, would you say? And not to throw any teachers under the bus. We're not. We're just saying what your least is.
Definitely geometry.
Yeah, tough, huh?
It's tough.
Hypotenuse triangles, angles, all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? So you find yourself that hey, the least favorite, maybe not the one that you're as passionate about.
Yeah.
Takes some more time to get used to try to work with that teacher, right?
Yeah, and it's also about getting the extra support too, and that when you're struggling. So I did my mom's on top of me in my grades all the time. Whether it's tutors or anything, my coaches are always on us for that. So it's a grind. But
And you're a lineman, man. You got to know where things are happening. You're big on the trenches. You got to know where to pull, where to go, where to block, leverage, all that stuff. So, no joke. From the coaches, and then to your family, mom, looking out for you. They want you to be as successful as possible, right? Yeah. If you saw, Campbell, tell you this, with students, athletes, if you saw a student that maybe was, you remember what was it for your freshman? Maybe they're having some tough time in the school. What do you think is the number one thing that would help them kind of navigate through it?
Honestly, what helped me was just asking upperclassmen, and using them as role models, like some of the guys that went here, coming in, and just don't be afraid to ask questions, because there's a lot of good dudes I met that are older than me that I look up to.
Good information.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about qualities in a teacher, okay? What important qualities does a teacher have to have in order for Campbell to be, or any student, be a good student? What do you think qualities they have to have?
I know it's hard being a teacher because you have to accommodate to so many different students' needs, and have to know everyone's name. Sometimes some teachers are teaching more than 100 something kids, you know what I mean? So I know it's hard, but definitely just staying in touch, responding to emails, just being able to tell me what I did wrong and being able to correct it, helping me correct my mistakes is the biggest thing for me.
Well, and also being shown how it was wrong,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So you could not do it again. And I think that's one thing with the coach's approach. Hey, if I did a wrong technique, show me how.
Yeah.
Same thing with the teachers, right?
Definitely.
Important for the teachers to know you're a student athlete too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you? Let's turn it around. Say for you as a student, what kind of qualities do you have to have in order for the teacher to be successful?
Definitely have to pay attention in class, do all your work, be respectful. I think if you pay attention in class and you stay in contact with a teacher, I think you'll do, depending on the class, I think you can succeed in what you want to do in the class.
Yeah,
So.
no, that's important. For you as the student here at Calabasas, how important has it been, the whole experience for you here? From administration of the teachers down to the coaches, what have you felt proud of when you talk about Calabasas High School?
When I talk about Calabasas High School, I think about the great academics of the school. I know, and just the football program, how I was really happy about last year. We were able to go 10-3, and we this year we're gonna go for state, but we're gonna be coming next year. So I'm really excited for that.
Well, the coaches, it was his first year, right?
Yeah.
And so now they got a whole nother year, kind of add some things, maybe things that they saw that didn't work last year, maybe to help them and help you guys.
Definitely.
Looking for definitely a stronger year. That goes right into Calabasas High School. About that 10-3 year, you're proud of that 10-3 year. How did you feel that you can take what could you take from that year, from that 10-3 season, to add to this season that's going to be coming up next year?
So definitely, I know. So I was a sophomore last year, and I want to get some dudes. And I got hurt in the first game. I tore my labrum in my shoulder, and I didn't have to get surgery or anything. So I was out for 5 games. I came back, and I want to get some guys like KT and some of those other guys, and I got a lot of experience. And I think that was the biggest part about my sophomore year, getting experience.
Yeah.
And then now I know what to expect. So next year I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna ball out. So I'm just
Got it.
like I've been working pretty much harder than I think so many people. Like I've been in the gym, in the classroom, and everything. I've just been grinding. So I'm so excited for this year.
How important is the line? Let's talk about defensive line, offensive line, the trenches in itself. How important is for you guys to have that good relationship and that camaraderie? I know that's something that Calabasas maybe didn't have as much of. This last season they did, and there's a lot of brotherhood going on. You guys are getting to know each other. You have facilities that have you around each other more. Tell me how important that is.
I love all the dudes on the line and even skill players, but I feel like the linemen, we got like a special bond here, and I feel like we just stick together and we all get each other's back, and I feel like that's huge because you always got to look out for the person playing next to you, you know what I mean? So that's the biggest part.
You really do. That's so true. Do you feel that for you, what makes it possible for you to be able to juggle being a student athlete, the books, and then being trying to be a good player on the field? How do you manage that? You said time management, but what other things do you have to do to be able to be the best you can on that routine?
Honestly, I think it's just keeping your goal in mind and just keep working towards your goal, because you never forget what you want at the end. You know what I mean? So
Right.
That's for me what the biggest thing is. So when man, I want to do this, I just think about how I'll feel when I get it, what I want. So.
Yeah. Now, there are no 7-on-7 for linemen. God forbid. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I mean, there's a thing called lineman problems on Twitter. There's a thing on, we got love for linemen. Pancakes, people pancaking people. But what has you wake up every day to try to be the best lineman you can be?
Honestly, that knowing that what has me doing it is I know I'm not going to get the best because other people are putting in work when I'm not.
Sure.
That's what I think of every single time.
That's what makes you better.
Yeah.
The fact that people are putting in work and you're going to be competing.
Yeah, because I have to just do more than that. That's the biggest thing for me. And another thing too is like the person in front of me is trying to take away my dreams too. You know what I mean? So
that's a nice
like
touch. That's even stronger, I think, than the first thing you mentioned.
Yeah.
Is that they're taking something away from you. So you're like, you got to work even harder.
Yeah. Definitely.
Man. Do you think that your relationship with your quarterback is important as a lineman?
Yeah, because we're protecting them, and
right.
So that's pretty. I mean.
And you're giving time. Let's get this. Let's take it even further. You're giving time for the play to develop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if there's a blitz or anything coming through, you got to be able to block that defensive line. You're extending play time for either the ball to get to a receiver or to be able to run a play.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's definitely important to have a good relationship with your quarterback. So.
And you mentioned too that as far as quarterback, teachers, coaches, that relationship means a lot to you, doesn't it? To have that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Support, giving you a reason to keep going. So definitely.
So I think for you, if you feel that this year, where do you think you guys stand as a line together? This is a huge class of 2020 class. But where do you guys feel that your line is at right now together?
We got a lot of dudes returning from last year, except for one of the guys that was big. He was our guard last year, one of the Bert. So
Yeah.
We mostly got the same lines last year, and I think this year we're just gonna come together and we're gonna go for state. So I think we're gonna be good, in my opinion. So I'm ready.
Well, I'll tell you, if you haven't heard those words, he's ready to go. He's ready to get this season started. I tell you, this has been Campbell McHarg. Campbell, thank you so much for being on our show and outside the games. Again, we talk to student athletes. Hashtag student athletes strong. Again, giving love to these linemen. They do a lot of stuff in those trenches. There's a lot of things going on in there. But we talk to nationwide student athletes. Again, this is just a way of family life and football in this way. We thank you for being on our show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're not done though. We have this thing called the Quick Blitz. But Campbell, we're going to get to know you a little bit better. Favorite food, Campbell? Hard questions. Favorite food?
Put me on the spot. I'm gonna say lobster.
Man, you're going for the good stuff. He's going for the good stuff and the most expensive. Okay, this guy doesn't pull any punches. Favorite dessert?
Ice cream.
Yeah,
I like
it's
ice
okay.
cream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ice cream. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Favorite cleat to wear? A lot of people care about their cleats.
I just got the Jordan Retro 11s.
Ooh.
So, because my feet are really wide, so those are like
Ooh,
perfect
boy.
for me.
Oh
So,
man, I know you can't wait.
yeah.
Is it true that linemen, because we interviewed a lineman over in Oregon, linemen do not wear any sleeves.
Nope.
You got to show the guns,
Nope.
right? Right?
No sleeves.
No sleeves. Do they wear like the Under Armour makes them, and I think Body Armor from Nike, the compression stock. Do you guys wear those?
Yeah. Just my girdle is like the whole thing, so I got the thigh pad and the knee pad.
Knee pad
so,
come down. Okay, so
yeah.
you're straight. Yeah. Apple or Android, and why?
Apple. Just never had an Android before. So I
We
don't
always
know.
get that. No, you don't know. That's right. You don't know. You know that's Apple is it. Favorite musical artist right now?
Little baby.
Little Baby. There we go.
Yeah.
Throwing it out. All right. Favorite shoe to wear?
Man, these are the most comfortable, to be honest.
Vapor Maxes.
Vapor Maxes.
Nike
So,
Vapor Maxes.
For
I got-
comfort, yeah, these are most comfortable. But I'll say my favorite shoe, Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones.
So, yeah.
Okay. Comfortable still, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Vapor Max has got a different level.
I'm a Nike guy.
You're a Nike
Yeah.
guy. Okay, I got you. If you were to get a car, any car you wanted, or SUV or truck, what kind would you want?
I don't know, like a Lamborghini.
There you go. Lyman coming out of a Lamborghini. Watch
I
out.
don't think I would fit.
Custom made, my friend.
Yeah.
Custom made. That's what it would be. Your color, though.
Yeah.
What color would you have that Lamborghini coming out?
Red.
Of? Red. When he goes by, you see him on these 405, these highways up here in California. Last movie you just saw?
What was the last movie I just saw? I think it was Glass.
Glass. Did you see it with Lamont?
No, I didn't.
Somebody saw Glass. What was
I
it?
didn't see it with Lamar.
Okay.
I saw my dad, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Good
Yeah.
movie, was okay?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I saw
Different
the other-
spinning, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it made you think.
Yeah. Yeah, the ending was good.
Right, yeah,
No,
right.
Yeah, so that was good.
If you're running anywhere late, Campbell,
hmm
you had to let somebody know, would you call or text and why?
Text them just because you don't want to. I feel like I wouldn't want to give so much information. It's just like, hey, I'm running a couple minutes late. I'll be there in however much time.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple. So.
Because simplicity,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. For you, if you had to change one thing in the world, we asked this to student athletes, one thing you could change the world, world scene is kind of crazy economically, politics, all that. But what would you change if you had an impact on it? What one thing would you change in this world?
I would change the way people treat each other. I think that everyone should treat people with respect, kindness, definitely what I would change.
If there's one thing that you as a student athlete could do in the community to make a difference and change, or not really change, but make a difference and help me, what would that one thing be in the community in Calabasas?
Honestly, it might be just playing football, because I know that a lot of the community comes out for our games. A lot of the community supports us for playing football. So, yeah, I think that would be it.
Right. One last question for you, and I know you'll get this because you're going to be a junior, my friend. So, one last question. What would you prefer? Are you a milk drinker?
Is that a gallon a day?
Oh my gosh. So you would know this question. An expiration date that's bad on a milk carton in your refrigerator. Would you rather have that, or would you rather be on Outside the Game show?
Definitely outside the
Campbell knows what's up, man. He does not mess with his milk. Okay, the milk, he drinks a gallon a day. This guy believes in milk. He's not trying to have an expired milk carton or whatever you want to call container in his refrigerator.
Nope.
That's not happening. What I tell you, Campbell McHarg, we appreciate it very much for being on our show. This has been Outside the Games. Kevin Menton, again, Calabasas High School. It's been a pleasure to be out here with you guys. We love you, student athletes. Keep doing what you're doing. And again, thank you for being on our show. Class of 21, Campbell McHarg, offensive lineman. Be on the lookout for Calabasas. They have goals. They're hungry. They're ready. And, check them out next year. I'm sure the schedule's coming out real soon. Thank you for watching our show. Have a good night.